Hey guys, my name's Thomas O'Regan. I'm a professional chef and entrepreneur, and I'm here starting one of my pop-up shops. It's a 12-week pop-up, and I just wanted to run you through what's going on today. So basically, I've noticed a bit of the food costing that I spent so much time doing while coming up with the menu. A little bit of it's out, and a little bit of it we had to tweak. When I was testing the actual recipes, I didn't test them in commercial size quantities, and the recipes don't translate into the portion sizes, like in terms of recipe sizes that I've done the recipes for. So I'll give you an example. The oven that we currently use to bake the brownies, the miso caramel brownies, basically I bought a special tray to bake the brownies, but the tray is too big for the oven to bake that recipe. What I mean is too big. Why would I buy a tray that's too big? Well, actually, the tray is the perfect size for the oven. It fits the oven perfectly, which is quite hard to find because it's a very small custom sort of style oven. It's not a big expensive commercial style oven that can cost me anywhere from 10K and above. I just bought a cheap sturdy oven that's about $1,200. But ultimately I had to go searching around everywhere to find these custom trays, because the trays that fit in this oven aren't standard. The trays fit in there perfectly. Luckily I found these perfect size trays, and then I baked the brownie recipe, and the brownie recipe fit in these trays perfectly. And then I found that the tray itself, baking a brownie that size in the oven, because the tray is so close to the edges of the oven, it actually overcooks the edges of the brownie before the center's done. So to overcome that, we had to use a smaller tray oven, and I just had to mess around with the quantities of the recipe. But it ultimately meant like we ended up getting a little bit more wastage than when we thought. Additionally, on top of that, I messed up the actual portioning of the brownie, and in terms of the food costing. For some reason, I thought I was going to get 50, because when I tested the recipes, and you obviously, before you're opening a restaurant and you're doing the testing in your own kitchen, say, you're not making 50 brownies at a time. It just doesn't make any sense. So when I was testing, I tested on about 5 portions. I portioned it, and I thought, yep, that's a good size. And then in the actual pan that I was baking it in, and then I've come here into the commercial setting, and that portioning size is just way off. So I thought I'd get 50 portions. I'm getting more like 25 portions per recipe. So I've got to go back through all the food costing again, and that's what I've decided I need to do with the entire menu as we go. So basically, the menu is a 12-week. What's a pop-up concept here, and we've got 12 weeks here. And what we're doing is we're trying to build a regular customer clientele base, and we're just changing the sandwich menu every single week to a new sandwich. Basically, the sandwiches are really high-end gourmet sandwiches. We make everything from scratch, and we sourcing the best quality ingredients. Like in Sydney, I'll just